It is National Teacher Appreciation Week, and we are starting off with a legend. We have Mr. Dick Brown, who taught here at La Puente High School from the fall of 1962 to the spring of 1994, correct?
Correct, yes.
Yes, welcome back to La Puente High School.
Thank you.
So what brought you to La Puente High School teaching?
We were teaching up at Lompoc, and I heard the baseball job was open, and I wanted to get into baseball country, so I heard the job at La Puente High School. So I applied, came down on a Monday or on a Saturday, and then interviewed, and then on Monday they called me up and said I had the job. So packed everything up and came to La Puente because I knew it was the middle of a hotbed of baseball.
So you start off as a coach, but you taught too?
Yeah, I taught PE for, I guess, 25 years, 20 years, I guess.
Oh, well. And then was there any other subjects that you taught here at La Puente High School?
Yeah, then after PE, in about 1981, 82, Ray Finkel asked me, he was the vice principal at that time, that they wanted a lot of kids were dropping out of school. And I knew a lot of their uncles and cousins because they played sports with me, and asked me if I could get just start a class just to keep them in the school. So some of the students were here for 2-3 hours, a day. But so we started what we called the craft class then, and it gradually worked in over a period of 5 or 6 years into carpentry and building cabinets and things like that.
And then end up being woodshop, right?
Well, yeah, there was a woodshop. There was another woodshop here at that time. But with us getting these donations from the City of Industry, these large companies like Georgia Pacific and Peterman Lumber, we were able to get materials. And so one of the first projects that we did in '84 was to get all the old furniture from under the little theater. We got all the old furniture from the little theater.
Down in the tunnels?
Down in the tunnel, down in the dungeon, we call it. And
yeah, I've been down there.
we had our flashlights and went in and got it. And we got all the old furniture, and we realized that most of it was oak, and we stripped it all down and refinished it.
Oh, nice.
And we set up this oak room originally.
So all that furniture that was down there is now all the furniture that's in here that you see in here.
Yes.
Oh, it's brilliant. And that's still here that we use till this day, all these years later.
Yep.
That's so awesome. So when I was here as a student, I remember you're here, you're a woodshop teacher, but I always heard something called the woodchucks. What was the woodchucks?
The woodchucks, that's the name that we were given because we did a lot of projects for different companies around, and in return they gave us materials like T-shirts and things like this for our work that we did, so we had Rudy Chavaria had a sporting goods company going, and so he did the T-shirts, and he said, we'll make a T-shirt for you. We're going to call it Brown's Woodchucks.
Oh yeah. So when I was a student here, I always hear of Brown's Woodchucks, but I never knew what it was.
Then we had Rudy made well over 100, couple hundred of those T-shirts, and we would give those to the kids that did outstanding work that got an A. And
so it was a privilege to be part of Brown's Woodchucks.
Yeah, and you got a T-shirt.
So you did 14 years with the Woodchucks, but in total at La Puente High School, you're here around 32 years.
Yeah, 32.
So of all those 32 years, is there a favorite memory that sticks out to you?
Oh, it's kind of hard because I enjoyed all my groups. And the kids in 65 to about 69, kind of a special group, and then the group around 80, 84, 83. We had a lot of laughs, and they're still friends to this day.
Oh, awesome. So you keep in touch with a lot of students.
Yes.
So is there any fellow teachers that you still keep in touch with that you worked with back in the day?
Not really. Most of them have gone, their own way. But Joe Sarthau, which we spent close to 30 years together, he passed away this last year. And the only one that's still around that I coached with and stuff is Rick Kunishima.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah. So then your final grad class was the class of 1994. What made you leave that year?
You just kind of know when you get that feeling, and all of a sudden you think it's time to go.
Yeah.
And,
Like you made your mark here at La Puente High School.
Yeah, I enjoyed all of those times, but you just all of a sudden realized it was time to move on.
What do you want to let these Warriors know what Mr. Brown does now?
Now I don't do a lot of anything.
You do a lot of relaxing.
Well, age slows you up.
Yeah.
But I still go to the breakfast with the groups in the 60s that meet out at
Oh, yes.
Chino Airport, and I enjoy that,
Yeah.
seeing the kids again and things. But
The kids who are now on their leg.
yeah,
Are they still always kids to you?
they're still kids to me.
Yeah. That's so funny. Well, thank you so much for coming back. It's such a pleasure and honor to have someone here. To me, that's legendary status when you've been here over 30 years. That's like a long time. And you were here like during the 60s and 70s. Like, I heard the 70s was a pretty wild time here up in high school.
Yeah, things changed in the 70s. And,
Yeah, I bet.
school policy, attitudes, and things like
Oh,
that
yeah, I'm
was
pretty
quite
sure.
different. And
Yeah, I'm pretty
So-
sure. Yeah, thank you so much.
yeah.